And then I got like the cysts on my hands, which are probably cancerous. But they work on me. Every time I get stabbed, they use it, use it as a reason. Like in the past, like I think I'm kind of over it, which is sad in a way because I still have the cyst on my hand. But they try to give me cancer, and I get double cancer, and I get a bump on my hand, which is gross of them. From the same fucking accident where we're all standing around. Owen's dead at my mom's feet. Mom's like paralyzed standing up. And I'm like taking heavy steps to get to them to give them IVs. I was in a hazmat bed. They had to cure a lot of things that had to do with types of cancer. So I became the assassin for the police, which is the person that just unloads the heaviest in a fight. An assassin. And yeah. Like my stomach was dying so fast that I would have just been on a pump. Unconscious in a wheelchair on a pump till my body decayed. Because that's like Canada's law. It can't change fast enough for how injured we are getting. I didn't want that, so I got myself blown up by a grenade to find some shelter for us one time in the armed forces. And then now everyone calls me suicidal. No. Yeah, double cancer. Big lump. If there's a scar there, they can put big fat needles of medicine in the scar. They can't scar you up necessarily. I ate a fucking bowl of stew in like 2 minutes. Not even. That's crazy. Lots of pepper because I puked. I had a sore throat. And my stomach's like, whoa, 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 whoa. You ate. 5 minutes after I eat it in 2 minutes. Oh, it always kept me balanced and kept me hot in my jean line. Because you just talked to me while I was eating, so I'd slow down. He wasn't like doing it. He wasn't like obsessed with it. He wasn't doing therapy. Just the kind of guy he was. It was nice. Well, it lasted. I want it to last. And Mark Carney invited me to a rodeo after the shooting one with his niece, who looks like him, with that big fucking fangy smile. At least it's a real smile. Mine's just a different type of real smile, I guess. I try, but she's always right there and saying things in a perception view that isn't religious, and I'm kind of stuck needing a bit of religion, but I hate religion. It drains me. But I don't hate religion. I just hate religion because it's right up my perspective, which is a forced perspective because I'm so sick and tired. When O and I got together when we're older, we said our perception must be off because we're being straight in the scariest time where everyone else is gay. I'm like, yeah, that's funny, isn't it? We're talking like olden school Mormon and stuff. Just to pass the time. So sit in silence. I had bad acne, and every time I wore makeup, it would ooze like 3 times as sticky, like strange shit. So everything awkward turned to straight again. When my mom's friend Karen lost her husband, I swore I was so fucking gay. And I lived my life like that, just never falling in love with anyone. So it's just whatever is happening is happening. And for whatever it lasts, it lasts. But you're never supposed to be a backstabber. That's the main cue. You can be straight in one relationship, gay in other, trans. But as long as you're not a backstabber, unless they've totally betrayed you. Everyone was kind of trying, I don't know if they're trying to harass me or what. One time the Armed Forces like, and how did you get to become a search and rescue? I was like, I put on a hazmat really fast, properly. They're like, I can't do that. And then I was like, because they startled me. No, it's actually the detoxing that led to a lump on my hand. Because there's some things that were, some properties that are trying to cause cancer. But I didn't get cancer. Owen's just fucking irresistible. I saved money for that detox too. I used to have like this little business of baked goods and frozen meals. My lips are like fucking so red. Anyway, and I saved working with my dad and working a job and many things in a year, seasonal, many things. $10,000 to get a proper detox. Because my wrist kept falling apart anyway. And those fucking lumps showed up. When I was a little kid, because I went through shootings too, and I remember it so fucking well sometimes. I was like, some kind of Ativan. For preventing. And I have to take it before I went to sleep. And Ativan is not very friendly on anything you sprained. So they kind of think it's an Ativan bump. But I don't have anxiety now. Anxiety is basically a nervous shutdown of a mesh of nerves that build up in your back generally that make you super frightened of nothing, super inresilient to something that's real. It's like half reality. It's treatable. Well, it's a cough. Okay. But I probably did need to eat something to figure it out. Well,